Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my review of the iTour 20 by Devoom, and this was sent to me by zoombits.co.uk, so big thank you to them. Now I'm going to unbox this in front of you and let you know that this is actually available in a range of colours, and I got the really fetching orange colour. I love orange, it's the colour of the Geekanoids logo, that's why I opted for this one. Now they range in price from zoombits.co.uk depending on what colour you actually select. The orange one's £9.45 and they range up to £11.47 delivered. Now if you're in the US you're going to pay a little bit more, around about the $30 mark. So let's pop that to one side. Let's just have a look what's in the other section of the packaging. Now this is a rechargeable speaker, so I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of recharging cable in here. Now we do get a little user guide. This is going to show you how to use the speaker, how to charge it, etc. We also get a little bag of cables. Let's have a look in here. So this is the little collection of cables you get with the device. This one here, 3.5mm jack on one end, USB cable on the other. That's going to plug in here, in this socket here, and then this is going to plug into a USB wall charger or USB socket on your computer. That allows you to charge the internal battery on here. It's a 300 milliamp hour battery, and according to the manufacturer you get about 8 hours of playback time from a single charge. I have been getting round about 6 to 7 hours, so very near to the manufacturer's claims. You also get these three little adapter cables, and these are for Nokia, Sony Ericsson, and I believe the other one is for Samsung mobile phones. And what you basically do is plug these into the multifunction sort of socket on your phone, and then the other end, 3.5mm audio jack, you use the built-in audio cable here on the device. Now this little tiny speaker is 2.8 watts. I'm going to show you it running on my iPod Touch. Let's get music up and we will go into artists. Now while I'm just fiddling at that end with that hand, I'll just show you around the speaker very quickly. There is an LED light here, and this comes on when you switch the unit on. Green light obviously means you've got power. We've got a slider control here which controls the volume on the speaker, and then you switch all the way around to turn off. There's also a built-in cable, so let's put a pen in there. There we go. So that's the 3.5mm cable out. So that is a tight fit. That is a bit of a bad design feature on there. What I would suggest is when you put this back in, it probably will get better with time, but maybe leave it poking out a little bit. Not ideal, but let's move on. There's also a jack here on the side, and this is used for daisy chaining devices. So if you have more than one of these speakers, you could plug this in to the port on the second speaker and then use the second speaker's cable to go into your iPod or your iPhone or your MP3 player, and then you'd have two speakers with music coming out. And then there's also a little symbol there which shows a lock symbol, so we can actually twist this round to unlock, and it sort of releases this bass expansion port, and that's going to give you a more expansive and more sort of deeper, warmer sound. So I'll show you that working when we've got music coming out of it. So let's plug this into my iPod Touch. Let's turn the unit on and let's get some music playing and show you how this sounds. So we go for my favourite is probably out of all these, let's go for a bit of the Ting Tings, and we go for That's Not My Name. And we need, here we go. So that's at half volume, and then let's do that bass expansion. So you can probably hear there we've got a little bit of distortion, and also it doesn't sit flat on the table unless you get this cable in the right place. Let's go back to our artists and just put something a little bit different on. Let's put a little bit of Fergie on there. So as you can see there, it's not fantastic sound, but what I would say is for a travel speaker, something that's very portable. I mean, once this base port is closed, once your cable's back round into the little groove there, it is a very, very tiny little package. Covering off the good points, really the massive selling point is how portable it is. Look at how big it is compared to the iPod. The downside is the sound isn't fantastic, but it's acceptable for the size of the unit. The other bit I didn't like is where this cable's stored. You saw on video how much trouble I had getting that out, but it's under £10 for the orange one. So if you want something you can just chuck in a bag, carry around with you, and listen to a few tunes, maybe you travel a lot in a hotel room, whatever, then certainly the iTour 20 is a good proposition. So this is available, as I said, ranges from £9.45 to £11.47 from zoombits.co.uk. My opinion of it, it's worth that sort of money. You can get better, but you'll be spending more in the process. Thank you very much for watching. Please come back soon and check out more video reviews on the Geekanoids channel. This video review is sponsored by EasyDraw, making drawing fun on Mac OS X.